Good morning, friends. You can't see it, but it is pouring down rain. Yeah, it is supposed to rain all day, be a little bit windy, and also a little bit chilly. And of course, it's a day where we need to be outside for most of the morning. Hey friends, it is early on Saturday morning and it is yucky outside. We are getting ready to head out the door right now, actually. We are going over to the church. Today is the day that we distribute the food baskets for Easter. We always do food basket delivery 1 week before the holiday. So we are delivering the food today. Most people, we serve about 75 families. Most people come to the church and pick up. That started during COVID. But we still have about 15 to 18 families that we deliver to who may not have a vehicle or, who may be too elderly to come out. So we do some deliveries. So that is what we are doing this morning. You've seen us do this before. We do it at Christmas and at Thanksgiving and at Easter. So that's our plans. I have on a hoodie, jeans, and rain boots because it is just miserable out. I'm gonna wear my raincoat. And if we deliver today, we actually have an easier job, I think, because when people pick up, like we set up carts. I've showed you before. We've set up carts and we go in and out of the parish center. Those people are going to get really wet. I think we got the better end of the deal if we're deliverers today, which I'm sure we will be. So that's that. I'll take you along with us on that. Right now, I'm going to get a thing of coffee, and my allergies have started a little bit, so I am going to... Yeah, coffee and tea. I meant to say coffee and tea. I'm going to start taking my honey and bee pollen on a regular basis because that will knock out any allergies. 1 teaspoon of honey and a half a teaspoon of bee pollen. I'm going to go take that now. Give some to Mr. Doug. And we're going to get out of here. I will update you on so many things this weekend. Most importantly, Doug. When we come home, we are going to straighten up because the house just needs a little bit of reset. And I think I'm going to set it for spring. So we will do that together. And I'll be back in a bit. Okay, there is our allergy relief. I just measure the honey and the bee pollen and put it on a big spoon because I like to take it together. So 1 teaspoon of honey, the more local the better, and a half a teaspoon of bee pollen. And it works 100% for us, and your allergies will disappear without having to take a drug. Okay, just as I suspected, we are deliverers. They put them in packs of 3. We took 2 packs of 3 because, we can fit a lot in our van. So we've got 6 food boxes. We've got 6 produce bags and only 5 hams. One family did not want a ham, so they get a gift card to the local grocery store. So that is what we are doing, and we should be pretty quick. Our 2 groups of 3, we have 3 in an apartment complex, and their house numbers are 29, 31, and 33. So one-stop shopping there. And then we have another group in a manufactured home park, which is super easy too. So we should be, it's just 9 o'clock, so we should be done pretty quickly, I would think. I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, that's what's happening here. Okay, 6 deliveries down in less than a half an hour. And that was even with chatting with a couple of the recipients. There's one lady who always sends baked goods back to the hall with us. She made us pumpkin bread today, so that's really sweet of her. So I will take that back and let all of our volunteers enjoy that. I am sure we will, well, I don't know if we're going to have another delivery run or not. If not, we will stay and help at the hall, put things in people's cars for them. So we used to deliver all 75 baskets, but that ended when COVID happened, and people kind of like coming to pick up, so the people that can. But I am so cold, and so my jeans are soaked. You too?
A little wet.
Yeah, the front of my jeans. The one place that we stopped, I got out, and thank God I wore my boots, because the water was ankle deep. So we both have boots on. Definitely a smart move on our part. So yes, we will go back and see what's happening at the center. Oh my goodness, it's raining harder. It is a literal downpour. The church parking lot is crazy because it is also confirmation day. We have 2 confirmations, one at I think 10 and one at noon, because we have that many kids. There are 7th or 8th graders making their confirmation today. So it's a beautiful thing on a not so beautiful day. What else? That's it. We're going to go deliver these last 2 baskets, and then we are going to head out and have breakfast. That is our tradition. We always go and have breakfast, and then we're going to go home, and this guy's got a ton of homework to work on. And I've got housework, housekeeping, homemaking to do. So I'll bring you along for that. And I have to run over my brother's at some point, and we picked up some stuff from Costco for him.
He can come to us.
I'll run it over. I'm already out and wet, I figure. Actually, I mean, my sister-in-law said, watch out. My sister-in-law said they would pick it up after church tonight, but we'll still be at church. So I'm already cold and wet. I'll take it over to him. I don't mind. But that's it. So it was, so far, very easy deliveries. Everybody was home. Everybody was awake. Everybody was very, very appreciative. So that's what's happening. Got any words of wisdom, Mr. Doug?
Rain, rain, go away.
One of my Facebook friends who I went all through school with, he was a year behind me. One year behind me. He put a quote up today and tagged a whole bunch of us from St. John's. That was the name of our grade school. Let all the little raindrops praise the Lord. And he put Sister Florence. And yep, that's what Sister Florence used to say. Sister Florence was a nun who, the entire time I was in school, was about 103 years old. She was our librarian. Seriously, I mean, yeah. And she was about, if she stretched up real straight, she was about 4'3" maybe. Oh my goodness, but let me tell you, she was formidable. She was formidable. You did not mess with Sister Florence. So yeah, she was a sweetheart. But anyway, that's that. So yes, as I'm sitting here freezing cold and wet, I'm thinking of Sister Florence and let all the little raindrops praise the Lord, because there's a lot of little raindrops today. Oh my goodness, you can probably hear it on the mic, but that's okay. 2 more deliveries and then some breakfast. Okay, we'll start with Doug's breakfast. He got the, what is it called? The Easter omelet? Springtime omelet. Spring omelet. It is an omelet with mozzarella cheese, sauteed spinach, sauteed onions, and sauteed mushrooms with cubed potatoes and toast. And I got the, I forget what mine was called, pecan toast or something. Anyway, it's whole grain bread with whipped ricotta, strawberries, pecans, and a honey drizzle, and it came with 2 eggs and bacon. It also was supposed to have bananas on it, but being allergic to bananas, I decided not to have those. I don't really think you can tell on the video, but my goodness, it is torrential downpour. I am looking forward to going home, getting out of these wet clothes, because my jeans are soaked, and I'm just putting my pajamas on. I'm going to be comfy and cozy. The chickens are not happy about this at all. They expressed their displeasure this morning. As clean and beautiful as the eggs were yesterday, today's gonna be a hot mess. But we're almost home. We're going to get changed. Doug's gonna start on his homework. He has to write a wedding homily. He was given a couple, like a scenario. So he's gonna work on that, and I'm gonna get to work on my stuff. So we just came in from collecting eggs and checking on the chickens, who are very unhappy and let us know that. And I wanted to show you exactly how we collect eggs when it's raining this hard. See, when a chicken lays an egg, it has what's called a bloom on it. It's a coating over the shell that seals the shell. That's why fresh farm eggs do not have to be refrigerated, because they're sealed from any bacteria. If that bloom gets wet, then it compromises that. And we really don't like to put them in the fridge if we don't have to. So on days it rains, this is how we collect eggs. We do not use our cute little basket. We use a pot with a lid, and we actually put the pot into the nesting box and put the eggs in so they stay nice and dry. So not too many today. I'm not surprised, without a whole lot of sunlight, but that's okay. They've been laying like crazy. And it's actually still kind of early. It's only 11:30, and we have a lot of afternoon layers. So I thought I got this side of the kitchen done. I changed out the curtains to the blue mattress ticking ones that I made a couple years ago. Changed out some of the hutch decorations with some yellow and lemon stuff that I liked. I thought it was nice and bright for the spring. And took out the oil lamp because we don't use it as much in the summer because it stays light so longer. And my sister-in-law had picked up a whole bunch of vintage placemats and napkins for me at an estate sale. And I'm using this one under the vase on the table. And I thought I was all done in here. And then I remembered, I looked down. The red rug's still in here. So I'm going to go move the table, take up the rug, clean the floor really well, and lay down the blue rug. The other side of the kitchen really doesn't get much. It's a mess because I'm cleaning and working and stuff. So ignore the mess. The only thing we do here is change out my tea cozy from red to blue. It's exactly the same tea cozy, just in a different color. And here's some cookies that the babies and I made yesterday. I saved a couple in case, I don't know, anybody wanted them. I thought the carrots turned out really cute. I am not a cookie decorator. It's not royal icing. We just made some buttercream. So, not a decorator. But I thought they were cute, and it's what they wanted. So, that's what we did. So, now I am going to go down and get that rug. Okay, employed the help of Doug and got the summer rug down. So that room is all done. I also found a table runner that I forgot I bought at the end of the season last year for this year. So I'm going to use the antique linen somewhere else where it'll be a little bit safer. So there we have it. The only thing I'm missing is the blue rug for the back door. I haven't been able to find that yet. Okay, the only thing I switch over in the family room, ignore the baby jumper. Normally on Friday afternoons, this gets put away down in the basement. But honestly, I just didn't have it in me. I said, you know what? It's 2 days. It's over the weekend. I don't care. Come Tuesday, it'll go in the basement because I'll have 12 days off and we won't need the baby jumper. But anyway, I change out the curtains to a nice light tan. I want to get new pillows because I think these are really dark. I want to get some lighter pillows. I just haven't found what I want it yet. And I also switch out from the dark tans and brown blanket to my light colored spring weight quilts. So that is all I do in here. I also need to get some candles for those. But that's all I do in here for a spring refresh. I'll let you know if I find any pillows I like. Oh my goodness, they want their treats, but they're just gonna have to wait till I get changed. Right, ladies? We just got the run all dried out, and now we are Mudville again. I just came out to double check eggs, see if there were any more in there. Probably not. But once I get changed, I'll come out and give them their treats for the night and do all that fun stuff. It is cold and yucky. Oh, there are some, oh wow, there's a lot of eggs. So 5 more. Let me go grab those and be done. Home from church. Ready to get comfy?
Oh, yeah.
We have our red on. Why do we have red on?
Because it's Palm Sunday.
And that's the color of Palm Sunday. Yep. We passed Andrew. Ships in the night. He was at a birthday party. One of his very good friends from high school has a 1-year-old. It was her birthday. Her name is Iris. And they gave these out at the party. How cute. It says, "Thank you for celebrating with us. Here's an Iris from Iris." Isn't that cute? So I'm going to put that in a vase. And there's also a little taffy with her picture on it. So cute. But he is heading out over to the high school he teaches at. Their spring musical is this weekend. It is Little Mermaid. Doug and I went last night. Those kids knocked it out of the park. Small school, but let me tell you, mighty. They were so good. We really, really enjoyed it.
A lot of talent.
A lot of talent. So we really enjoyed that last night. We are not playing Pinochle tonight because my brother and sister-in-law have some kind of show they're going to tonight. So I'm kind of looking forward to just
chilling.
Putting jammies on. Are you doing homework or are you going to take a little break?
I'm almost finished. I think another half an hour will be done.
I think we have a couple episodes of Ghosts to watch. So I don't know. I'm feeling snuggling up on the couch and watching some TV tonight. If I get this kitchen straightened up. But that's actually priority is probably feeding this guy.
Yeah, that was good too.
I'm still not hungry.
I am.
Nope. My breakfast from this morning. I will have a little something because I don't want to get hungry at 10 o'clock. So I'll show you what we end up eating. Ooh, those girls came through today. 19 eggs. And most of them, with a few exceptions, are relatively clean despite all the mud out there. So good job, ladies. Did anybody catch that mistake? Apparently, I can't count to 20. I teach toddlers all day, and I can't count to 20. There were 20 eggs, not 19. Okay, I've got onions going in here. I've got water going in here. We are going to have pierogies for dinner. My cousin had gifted us with a bag of homemades that are in the freezer, so that is what we decided to have for dinner tonight. Quite looking forward to it, honestly. While I am working on dinner, Doug is working on making some palm crosses. We have a way that we do it every year, but he decided to step up the game this year, and he looked on YouTube and found a new way to make them, so he's going to give that a try. Okay, it turned out pretty good. Not exactly like the video, but I think it looks cute. And something different, like I said, different than we've done in years past. So, gonna make more?
Absolutely.
Different style?
Yeah, probably.
This is Doug's thing. He loves making the crosses. My grandfather used to make them all the time by using skewers. And like doing like a, I don't know, not a braid, but like a pattern of the palm around the skewers. And I love those kind, but I forget how to do it. So these are almost done, and then we are going to sit down and have our dinner. Okay, here we go. We like to eat pierogies 2 different ways. We like them boiled with fried onions, and we like to take the pan that we made the fried onions in and throw the pierogies in and crisp them up on both sides and serve them with a little bit of sour cream. Boiled is definitely my favorite, but thought I'd branch out this time. Okay, here is cross number 2. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, I like that one too.
I like that one a lot. You gonna make any more?
Probably. I got a bunch of palms, so.
Okay. Okay, he is, now this one right here, sort of, is the kind that my grandfather always made with the two,
like this.
With the two skewers.
Remember how
you cross the skewers, and then you take the palm and you weave it.
You wrap it around.
Wrap it around and then up, and then down, and then over. Is how you do that one. Then he made this one. I think this one is so pretty. And then he made this one. So he's having a good old time here. Morning. We are up, out, and on our way. I think I told you, I'm not sure. Andrew was asked to be the speaker at the Knights of Columbus Palm Sunday breakfast at the parish where he is the director of religious education. This isn't our parish, it's the parish where he is. So he is speaking this morning. Why my kid? I don't know. But they asked him, and of course, he said yes. So we were also invited as the speaker's parents to the breakfast. So we are heading up there now. I will try to get a little bit of his speech for you. I'm not going to get the whole thing because it's like 6 minutes long, but I'll try to get little snippets for you. Actually, I'm probably going to record the whole thing and send it to his brother, but I'll just, yeah. Anyway, that's what we're doing this morning. And then we are going to Walmart to pick up a few things. And then we are going home, and he finished his wedding homily. Now he's got a homily to write for All Souls Day. So he's going to work on that. I'm going to do some breakfast prep. I'll take you along. And I don't know what else. Not a whole lot. So we'll see.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Andrew Stetzer. I am parishioner in Incarnation Church in Mantua. I am a member of the Knights of Columbus Council 6364. I work at Gloucester Catholic, teaching world history, physical education, and personal finance. And I'm also the director of religious education at St. Mary's Church here in Gloucester. And of course, in my free time, I coach track and field and football for Gloucester Catholic. I know it seems like I do a lot, but to whom much is given, much is expected. And I was given the gift of a strong Catholic faith. But it flourishes even more in my home. My father is a candidate in the diaconate program. It is because of him my faith becomes stronger. And I have had the courage to share it with others even more. So, I leave you with this. God can be found anywhere. All you have to do is look and have faith.
Well, breakfast was very nice. Andrew did a great job speaking. And then
A little excitement happened.
a little excitement. One of the people at the breakfast started choking. And I mean choking. I mean choking. So Andrew's lifeguard training kicked in, and he gave him the Heimlich. It took a while. The gentleman was 100% blue, purple. I mean, we called 911. They were on their way. I thought Andrew was going to break his ribs, honestly, but it dislodged. It was one of the scariest things I have ever seen. I just stood there and prayed. It was so scary. But I'm very proud of Andrew, and I don't need that kind of excitement. I really don't. But we are all done. We're leaving. It's all good. He's fine. Somebody's driving him home, so he doesn't have to drive. Watch out for the squirrel.
Squirrel.
And yeah, but really good. He did a good job. I'm proud of my boy. So we are in Walmart. I'm picking up a couple things for my little guys for Easter and my big guys. And look what I came across. Oh my God, how freaking cute is this? In the Easter department. I'm not sure why a full-grown chicken is Easter, but that's okay. It is adorable. Doug wanted to buy it for me, and I'm like, nope, I'll admire it here. It is really cute though. So we are home from Walmart, and I've got eggs in the Instant Pot, hard boiling. Tomorrow with the babies, we're going to dye eggs. I'm hoping to film it to show you how we do it because it's really cool and very safe for the babies. But I also have my mini dash going with 4 of our farm fresh eggs in here. I prefer to do them in the Dash. They just come out perfect all the time. I had to dig through the stash and find 4 white ones because when I went to Walmart, I always look at the eggs. I opened them up. They all looked fine. When I got home and went to take them out, the bottom's broken. The bottom's broken. The bottom's broken. Yeah, and Walmart's too far away to run back, and I just don't have that kind of time, but I am not a happy camper. So I am just going to put these in the compost because I have no idea how long they've been broken, so I won't even feed them to the dog. So that was a little bit of a bummer, but it's okay. Even if we didn't have those, these guys are little, and they don't have to do a ton of eggs anyway, so that's where we're up to now. Okay, we are going to make some egg bites for breakfast for the week. So I have my blender. I'm going to add in 6 eggs. And then we're going to add in 3/4 cup of cottage cheese. I like either Nancy's, Good Culture, or Daisy. And Walmart had Daisy, so that's what I got. I did not do a Walmart grocery haul because I got the eggs I showed you for the babies. I got a thing of Cool Whip to dye the eggs, and I said I'm going to try to do that I'm going to try to film it on Monday just to show you how cool it is dyeing eggs with Cool Whip. I also got a little treat for an Easter basket, and I got sidewalk chalk to put in a little Easter bag for my little daycare kids. Except for the baby. He got some baby food and a stuffed animal. So here is 3/4 cup of Greek yogurt. This is my homemade Greek yogurt. You can use any Greek yogurt you want. And then some salt, about a 1/2 teaspoon or so. And then we're going to do 2 ounces of grated cheddar cheese. We are going to put the lid on and blend this up until it is nice and smooth. I have some sauteed mushrooms. I just sauteed them on the stove in a little bit of butter. And I'm just going to chop those up. We're going to put those into our egg bites. One of Doug's favorite combinations is mushrooms and Canadian bacon. You can use anything you want in your egg bites. You don't want to put too much in because then the egg bite could actually fall apart because there's too much stuff. But I just like to chop them kind of thin. I should have used a bigger cutting board, but I'm not gonna lie, I was lazy and I had this one out from grating the cheese up. Okay, so I'm gonna put this aside and we're gonna get the Canadian bacon and I'm just gonna chop that up. Okay, so in my egg bite molds, these are linked in my Amazon store. I just got them right on Amazon. I have chopped up Canadian bacon. I have 2 pieces of Canadian bacon and I just spread them out. And then I've got my mushrooms. I'm just going to throw a little bit of that in there. I did a lot of mushrooms. Didn't look like a lot when I was chopping. We'll do that one later. And then we are just going to pour in our egg mixture. No, I don't do it quite to the top. I'm probably filling these a little too much because they do puff up. And I want enough to make all 14 egg bites. Because that's perfect for me and Doug. He eats 4, I eat 3. So that's 2 days of breakfast for both of us. And I will just pair it with some of the Jones's chicken sausage that we got at Costco. Now I'm just going to put the lid on and set this aside. I'll do the other one, and then I'll show you how we put them in the Instant Pot and how we cook them. Okay, in our Instant Pot, we have 2 cups of water, and then on the little, I don't know what that thing's called, that comes with the Instant Pot, we're going to stack these and offset them a little bit, and then pop this right in the pot. The rack, that's what it's called, the rack. And then we're going to put on our lid. Turn it to ceiling. And we are helps if it's plugged in. And we are going to press the steam button and let it go for 8 minutes. Steam button, 8 minutes. Okay, we are going to get dinner started. So I have one of our homegrown chickens here. We're going to have roast chicken for dinner. And I continue to forget to buy fresh garlic at the store. So I have my Cheaters garlic. And I am going to wash the spoon off. Hold on. About 2 tablespoons of garlic inside the chicken. And then I'm going to take a half a lemon. Stick that inside the chicken. And salt and pepper, of course, inside the chicken. Go. Oh, no, I don't need to wash my hand yet. Then we are just going to tie the legs together. Whoops. I can just hang out there. And now we are going to get our Dutch oven. Let me go wash my hands and I'll get that and show you how to put this together. I have a whole onion sliced, a large onion, and I am just going to put those pieces down in the bottom of the Dutch oven, and that is what the chicken is going to sit on. So we are going to just take our chicken. Oh, I hope she fits. Or he, actually. It's a boy. I'm going to tuck the wings under. Yep, there we go. And put our chicken in. Barely fits. I should have used a bigger Dutch oven. Touch the chicken. Let me go wash my hands again. If I thought things out, I wouldn't have to keep stopping to wash my hands. But of course I don't. I didn't have my brush out. But I do have my melted butter ready. So we are just going to brush 1 tablespoon of melted butter all over our chicken. You can actually pour it. You don't even need to brush it. I want to get it all down here though. That's what gives us our nice brown crispy skin and nice pan juices. If you don't want to use butter, you can certainly use olive oil. Okay. Salt and pepper. You can also use seasoned salt. You can use herbes de Provence. Whatever kind of seasonings you want to use on your chicken. I am keeping it very basic today with just some salt and pepper and the melted butter. I'm going to get 1 cup of water about and put it in the bottom of the Dutch oven just so the onions don't burn. And we are going to put this in a 425 degree oven that's been preheated. And we're going to let it cook for an hour. We're going to take it out after an hour. We're going to check the onions, make sure they're not burning. If we need to add a little bit more water, we'll add more water at that time and put it in for another 30. And then we'll start testing it for doneness with a thermometer. Oops, didn't even realize I was not in the screen. So let's get this beautiful bird in the oven. Okay, there are our beautiful egg bites out of the Instant Pot. I sprayed this a little too much. There's a little too much avocado oil spray in there. I'll just dab that off. But I'm going to let these cool and then pop them out of the molds and get them in our containers for breakfast. Okay, taking a break from kitchen duties. Actually, Andrew's in there peeling carrots for me. And I came out to change out the chicken waterers, let them out, let them run around and have a good time for a little while. I don't know why my camera is doing this. I guess I was moving it too fast. Doug's filling the feeders. I'm filling up waterers. And I cleaned out the refrigerator. And anything that started going a little bit soft or stuff that we wouldn't eat, I made salads for the chickens. There were some grapes that were a little bit soft. There was a salad that we had eaten on for days and days and we're just tired of it. And what else was in there? Oh, a zucchini that was a little bit soft. And some yogurt. So I mixed it all up, put it on plates, and I'll put that in the run. And the food that we're not eating will go to the chickens, and they will, in turn, make it into food for us. Doug is enjoying some nice vitamin D on a beautiful day. It's a little chilly, but it's nice in the sun while he's watching the chickies. We do not let them out by themselves because we're just too afraid of hawks, and there's been a fox around too, so I like to keep the girlies safe. Okay, it is time to sit down to dinner. I meant to show you making the gravy and completely forgot because it got to be a little bit late. But here's our dinner. We have mashed potatoes, chicken, and roasted carrots. Okay, the last thing I have to do before I call it a night is clean off the counter, but I'm completely out of my all-purpose solution, disinfecting solution that I use. So we're gonna make some real quick. So how I make it is I have a glass spray bottle, half a cup of vodka, just cheap, plain old vodka, and then 1.5 cups of distilled water. I don't have any distilled water. I'm just gonna use filtered. And then we're gonna do a 1/2 teaspoon of castile soap. I'm not measuring it. Good enough. And then 15 drops of essential oil. I use Defender by Simply Earth. It is the exact same thing, comparable to Thieves from Young Living or On Guard from doTERRA. So this is what I use, and I'm gonna do 15 drops. It is what we use for, like if somebody's getting a cold or if we're going to be in a big crowd, we do a roll-on of the Thieves just to kind of keep us. It's an anti-viral, everything. And then we just shake it up. And we have our safe, non-toxic, disinfecting, all-purpose cleaner. That's all there is to it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Sometimes I'll put a little bit of lemon essential oil in there to make it smell like lemon. I think I'll do that. Although I really do like the smell of the Defender, but I'm going to throw some lemon in there. Probably about 10 drops. Since it's springtime. And there we have it. I use this, to clean everything. The bathrooms, the kitchen counter. This and a microfiber cloth, and we're good to go. So that's that. Well, my friends, that is it. That is the end of my weekend. It was a crazy day. I swear it took hours for my heart rate to come down after this morning. Andrew too. I was so proud of him. All that lifeguard training paid off, but boy, he said his heart was pounding out of his chest. So, yeah. So I'm glad we had kind of a chill day around here today. I did get pretty much everything done I wanted to get done. I need to straighten up my bedroom a little bit. It got a little bit crazy the last 2 days. Just needs a little bit of straightening up, and I've been pulling clothes out, putting clothes back, because we had spring weather last week and winter weather this week, and So it just needs a little bit of love. And I also want to, Doug's taking a couple supplements now, just to make sure all his numbers stay good with the chemo. Like he's taking some B12 and he's taking some Vit D right now. So I think I have one of those little pill cases. I want to put everything in there for him. His multivite, his B12, and his Vit D. I want to put them in there so he makes sure he takes them every morning. I also have him taking elderberry every day, just because, you know, prevention. And I just want to put it with our honey and our bee pollen. So we remember to take everything every day. Because let me tell you, when you're not used to taking medication every day, you don't remember. I mean, he takes Synthroid every day, as do I, but that's like so automatic because we take it the minute we get out of the shower in the morning. But like the other things, he just doesn't like, because it's all in different bottles. So I figure if I put them all in his little case, it'll be easier for him. So that's what I'm going to do. But that's all I'm going to do tonight. And then I think we are going to we are 3 episodes behind on Ghosts. So I think we're going to try to catch one of those. If you've never seen that show, it's really, really cute. I think this is the 2nd or 3rd season. It's actually based on a British show of the same name. And we've watched a couple of the British ones too, and they're good too, but we really like it. So I'm going to try to watch that. And then just get ready for tomorrow, because dyeing Easter eggs with babies, oh my goodness. I told mamas, make sure they wear old clothes, and yeah, because we should be okay. But it's hard when you're dealing with little ones and you're the only adult in the room, but it'll be fine. So that is it. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy days to spend it with me. I truly do appreciate it, and I will see you all in my next video.